everyone, we're going to go through Lifetime Skills Lesson 11 from Unique Learning. So if you'd like to log in, you can read independently or along with us today. Lifetime Skills Lesson 11 has to do with making a budget. So if I happen to have lunch that I want to buy at school, where am I going to keep that money? Am I going to keep that money in my checking account, my savings account, or in my wallet? I'm probably going to have that money in my wallet for when I go to school. It doesn't make sense that I would run to the bank and have to fill out a form to get money out of my checking or my savings account. So we're going to go through and read and hear Mrs. Cole, who's the teacher, teaching a lesson to her students who are trying to make a budget in order to go on some trips to some parks that they'd be interested in going to. And what is a budget? A budget is something that you have to plan out. How much money you have on you or in your bank, and how much money you have to spend on extracurricular activities, or buying lunch for yourself, or buying a cool game for your video game system, or maybe just buying hair supplies. So if you'd like to, we are gonna open it up and we're budgeting for the amusement park. So that's where these guys are budgeting for. And we have 3 students, 2 girls and a guy. And the one girl, it looks like she wants to go on a trip to the water park. And our friend in the middle, he looks like he wants to go to a state or a national park. And the girl on the end, on the right, looks like she wants to go to an amusement park because we see a roller coaster. So let's turn it to page 1. On page 1, we see Mrs. Cole, and she's pointing at her chalkboard. Chalkboards are something we don't have anymore, but she's pointing at her chalkboard. And she's going through a 3-way plan. Her 3-way plan are money for needs, money for wants, and money for things that you might want to buy in the future. So let's go on to read. Mrs. Cole is talking to her class about budgeting money. She tells them that it's important to have a plan for using their money. A plan for how to use money is called a budget. So it's important to plan to use your money. If I want to go to an amusement park, I have to make sure I have enough money saved up in order to pay for my ticket to go. Or if I'm going to go to a national park, I have to make sure that I have enough money to pay the entrance fee, or if I'm camping there, to pay for the camping site. Same thing goes for a water park. I have to make sure that I have money in order to get into the park, possibly stay at the hotel that's on the grounds there, or buy food at all of those locations throughout the day. Page 2, money is needed for different things. Some money is for bills you pay every month. This is the money that comes out of your checking account. Some money is for every day, things that you might need or want. This money is in your wallet. It's for everyday use. And some money is for emergencies or big expenses. This is the money in your savings account. So there's 3 different places that we can keep our money. We could keep our money in our wallet for everyday needs, like lunch or a soda or getting on the bus to pay the fare. And some money's for things that we may need to pay every month, like the cable bill or our phone bills, the heat or electricity at our houses. Those are things that usually come out of your checking account. And then there's money for big expenses or emergencies, and you keep that money usually in your savings account. That also could be money for saving for a vacation, or maybe you need a roof on your house. That's an emergency if it starts to leak. Don't ever keep your money under your pillow like you see in the movies sometimes. Bad idea. Page 3. Today the class is talking about their summer plans. Everyone is going to a different park this year. Tina is going to a water park with her friends. Jamie is going to a national park with his family. And Carla is going to an amusement park with the family that she babysits for. Everybody wants to know the same thing. How much money should they bring? So, they need to know maybe what they can spend their money on when they go to those parks, whether it's a gift store, amusement park games, foods, maybe special tours. There's a lot of different things to think about on what you might need to budget money for. Let's turn it to page 4. Tina tells the class about her water park plans. Tina and her friends will take the bus to the water park. A bus ticket will cost $3. Tina also needs $20 for food. Tina will get the money for the bus ticket and her lunch from her wallet. A water park pass will cost $50. Tina can get the money for the water park pass from her savings account. I need to bring $73 with me to the water park, says Tina. So what does Tina want to buy at the water park? I'm pretty sure she says that she wants to buy lunch, food, maybe lunch, maybe a snack, maybe dinner while she's hanging out there. She also needs money for the ticket. That's the big expense for the day. And in order to get there, she has to take the bus. So that's where that $3 is coming in. Let's turn it to page 5. Jamie tells the class about his plans to visit a national park with his family. His dad is driving their camper to the national park. They will stay in the camper overnight. It costs $10 per person to get into the park during the day. Jamie also wants to bring $10 for the gift shop. Jamie can get this money from his wallet. His family will save money by packing a cooler for lunch. I only need to bring $20 with me, says Jamie. So what does Jamie want money for? Jamie needs money for $10 he wanted for the gift shop. And it also costs $10 for Jamie to get into the park. That's like his admission to get into the park, the national park. And his family saved money by bringing a cooler with them. So good idea. Let's turn it to page 6. I have you both beat, says Carla. She tells the class about her plans to babysit at the amusement park. The family she babysits for will pay for her park pass and her lunch. Carla will not get to choose the rides they go on. Her job is to keep the little girl she babysits safe and happy. When they are done at the park, Carla will get paid for the time they spent together. So why doesn't Carla need money when she goes to the park? It's because she's technically working. She's babysitting. So she's walking around with the little girl that she babysits for, and she has to make sure that she's safe. Is Carla going to have as much fun as if she went with her friends? Probably not, because Carla can't choose which ride she wants to go on. Carla can't go, see you little kid, I'm going to go on the roller coaster. She has to make sure she's keeping that little girl safe. Page 7. Mrs. Cole is impressed. She is happy that her class has such fun summer plans. She is even happier that they have thought of a budget for their plans. You are all making good decisions with your money. I am excited to hear about all your trips, she says. So why is Mrs. Cole happy? Mrs. Cole is happy because they thought it out. They thought about how to budget their money, how they're going to save money, what they need money for the trip. So if you'd like to, log in to your unique learning, and you're going to go under the lifetime skills section, and you're going to look for number 11, and you can answer any questions that might go along with it. And also, if you'd like to comment down below, I'd like to see how you would like to spend your money if you went to an amusement park. We'll use that since that seems to be the easiest. What would you want to save some money and spend your money on if you went to an amusement park? Put it in the comment section down below. Have a great day, everybody.